Yo guys, what is up? It is your boy Fly, aka Dub Nation. Before I start the video, I want you to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, because guess what? You're a loser, I'm a loser, we might as well be friends, right? That's what I thought. Anyway, the video I have for you today is just a basic class setup, something that I found to be very useful, you know, since everybody's melting everybody pretty much, and there are a few OP weapons, you know, as far as the assault rifles, the SMGs, and snipers go. I don't really use shotguns or the LMGs much in this game. Alright, under my divisions, I'm using 2 airborne, 2 mountain, and infantry. I prefer the mountain because you have the dead silence. It's really useful. You stay hidden to player control streaks, always invisible to enemy recon aircraft, and you get the sharpshooter when you run your sniper. Very effective. I usually prefer to run these in my S&D classes. For the first class I have the STG 44. You know, I'm rocking the Prime Basic Training, which gives you an additional primary attachment and you flinch less when you're shot, which is really good for this gun because I feel like it shoots rubber bullets if you don't have that. I have 3 attachments on there. My first attachment's a grip. Always, you know, that's usually pretty good attachment. Helps you with your accuracy and overall control of the gun. Quick draw because, you know, you gotta aim down sights faster than the enemy or you're gonna die anyway. Then the lens sight. I've been battling back and forth with this, and you know, it gives you, I guess, a better sight compared to using the regular sight. To me, the regular sight just doesn't work on this gun. I have a hard time getting headshots with it, so I prefer to use the lens. You know, you can use whatever reticle you want, but I just prefer this. So try it out, let me know if it works for you. Alright, for secondary I just got the 1911. It's a good handgun. It's, to me, I like it a lot better than the P08. The P08 just has a lot of recoil and it bounces up when you shoot, so I prefer this one because it's, you know, has higher damage and it doesn't have as much recoil. I don't really use the machine pistol. I might try it out on a sniper class one day, but not today. I have a frag grenade, that's all. These frags do a lot of damage in this game. People throw nades all the time. This is my favorite to use. I don't know, I might try to throw a knife in this N74ST, I guess that's what it's called. But other than that, I don't see myself using the S-mine or the throw knife or the satchel charge. I'm not one of those kind of people. This is my sniper class. I love this class to death, and it's amazing. The Lee Enfield is really good. I don't even think I want to try the Car 98, even though a lot of people are saying the Car 98 is really good. I just prefer the Lee Enfield. I only run 2 attachments on there. I run FMJ and ballistic calibration. You know, if you're a hard scoper, I'm not really a hard scoper, but if you're a hard scoper, the sway reduction helps so much. You know, if you're trying to hit shots, you know, playing S&D when you really got to focus your shot. And also, Full Metal Jacket, you know, you can wall bang people, you know, especially if you like trick shotting or whatnot. Good to wall bang people. You know, it makes for a great kill cam. I'm running the lookout trait. It helps enemy targets appear from further away, and you get like more minimap coverage, which helps when you're a sniper. I know I said I wouldn't run the P08, and I actually gotta change this. But always, well, the 1911 is an amazing pistol, and I'm running the MK2 frag grenade. Also, the mountain class, of course, because, you know, I get the silent movement, the reduced flinch, and all that. It really helps on the sniper class, especially if you like the quick scope, you know. I mean, look at that. The thing, it wrecks. To me, it's just an amazing sniper. I mean, I get a couple of hit markers, I would say, with it, but I mean, for the majority, you know, it's a one-shot kill to, I would say, above the belly button. I'm not gonna say most people, you know, shoulders and above. I've gotten kills with it, you know, about belly button height up. All right, these are my two airborne classes. We have to go with the WW2. This gun is amazing. It has a very fast fire rate, but is very inaccurate, and the recoil is very high on it. So that leads me to my attachments. Grip, of course, always gotta have grip. Grip is essential for this gun. It's an SMG. I wouldn't imagine there have been very many SMGs in COD history that you can run without the grip attachment on it, just because it's so high in recoil. Quick draw, of course, it just adds to the overall OP-ness, I guess that's a word, OP-ness, OP-ness of the gun in general. And I'm running advanced rifling because the range on this gun is not that great, and like I said, it has very fast fire rate and high recoil, so advanced rifling really helps, you know, when we hit those kind of medium to long range shots, even though I don't really go for many long range shots. I'm running prime, of course, so I can run that third attachment. Secondary 1911 again, great pistol, and the MK2 frag grenade. Airborne class is really good. I love it. You know, you get the suppressor for your SMGs. You can sprint a hell of a lot longer than infantry or mountain. The mantling speed's a lot faster, which, oh my god, I've gotten killed so many times with infantry trying to mantle over stuff because it's just so slow. You know, and you have people that'll take the increased sprint speed and run what is this perk? I think yeah, gunslinger, and they are freaking unstoppable. It makes, oh my god, it makes it so OP. All right, of course, everybody else's favorite gun. I made another video with this gun. I'll drop the link down in the description so you can see for yourself the beta version versus the version now that we have. But it's the PPSH-41. I love this gun. You know, it's great overall. It has high recoil. It's got a moderate fire rate. It's not really high and it's not really slow. It's definitely faster than the grease gun. Gotta have grip, of course, quick draw, and advanced rifling. The same reasons that I put them on the WW2, the reasons I put it on this is because it's an SMG. You know, you want to be effective at that medium to long range, you know, but if you don't have it, you're effective at short to medium range. It's just a great overall gun. You know, you can play around with the attachments, maybe throw rapid fire on there, but your accuracy is going to drop some if you put it on there. Full metal jacket, you can wallbang people, but then again, you know, you wouldn't have space for advanced rifling. Steady aim, if you like to run around and fire from the hip, it's fine for you, you know. I should think about running an extended mag. Maybe I'll make another class with the extended mag, but I found myself running out of bullets very often, and the reload time is very slow. So maybe extended mag if you're really into it. I don't really need a sight on this gun. The sight, it does add to the overall effectiveness of the gun, but in general, the lens sight is just not very commonly used on this gun. I've seen people use the reflex on the grease gun and the MP40, but I wouldn't prefer it on this gun. And like I said, I'm using the 1911 great pistol and the MK2 frag. And last but not least, the OP weapon right now in the game, the assault rifle, the bar. Alright, I'm running 3 attachments on there. You know, you get the effectiveness of the infantry division, you get the bayonet charge. You know, you don't have to use the primed basic training to get an additional attachment because you already get that. You get a lot of ammo, which is good. You don't find yourself running out of ammo real quick. And also the added stock, you know, when you aim down sights, you move them a lot faster, which is basically stock, but they put it in the form of a perk to the infantry division. So I mean, that makes it really good. I'm running hustle as my basic training. You know, I can reload faster and while sprinting, so you know, it helps me, you know, continue engagements and stuff, and maybe not lose as many gun battles. And I mean, when you're reloading and sprinting, you know, you have to stop and reload, you know, and that can make you lose a gun battle or a couple gun battles, you know. I've seen people use this perk and reload and get 2 or 3 kills because their reload speed is so much faster than the regular reload speed. Secondary is this 1911 and MK2 frag again, just my preferred, you know, setup for this. I'm running grip, quick draw, and I've been debating whether or not to put the lens sight on there, but I've used it all, you know, on and off without the lens sight, and to me it's effective either way. But you know, if you're going for the camos, the headshots, very, very difficult to do without some kind of sight on there. You know, the regular sight, I'll show you, you know, it's okay, but I mean, headshots, you know, the little pointer in the middle, you know, you have to line it up with their head, and I just don't find myself getting very many headshots. So I like to run the lens sight, you know, with the standard reticle. It just adds to the overall effectiveness of the gun, and you can get headshots, you know, a lot better. You line up the T right there, and it makes getting headshots a lot easier. Well, score streaks wise, okay. Now, you can debate whether or not, you know, these are too low for somebody that doesn't go on high kill streaks. Me personally, I'm not a slayer, so I don't go on these really high kill streaks. So these are right in my zone. You know, I've already gotten these several times a game ever since I put them on. The Molotov cocktail, if you're playing hard point, you know, you want to clear out a hard point. You're playing search, you want to clear out a bomb site, or you just want to throw it at people and mess with them. I mean, trolling people with Molotov cocktails is just funny. It's like, I could shoot you, but I'm just going to throw one at you, you know, just to mess with you. You know, they might be able to beat you in a gun battle, but you hit them head on with this and they're just going to burn alive, and it's the funniest thing ever. Especially the scream that they do is like, ah! You know, it's one of those funny things in the game. Recon aircraft, you know, usually everybody runs UAV in pubs. Maybe not in competitive. You know, you might want to change this up for competitive. But, you know, generally UAV is effective in TDM, any kind of pubs, you know. And I was debating whether or not to use this fighter pilot or the artillery barrage, but to me, you can get a lot more kills if you place your fighter pilot right than if you place your artillery barrage, because, you know, people can go inside and hide, and plus it's a very, very high score streak. You know, 850, that's 8 kills, or maybe more depending on what game mode you're playing. And to me, it's just not as effective. So I go for the fighter pilot, you know, 625. If you're playing TDM, that's basically like 6 kills and an assist, you know, or, you know, hard point, you know, you get a few kills and then hard point capture. So it's a great score streak for the value that it's at right now, and I hope they don't change these at all and actually keep them the way that they're supposed to be, because, you know, people like me who can't really slay and don't go on high score streaks can still use score streaks, you know, and have the ability to go on these high kill games by using the score streaks. So other than that, guys, this has been the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see these classes being used. You know, I'll leave my Twitter down in the description box. So tweet me a photo of you using my class setup. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy Fly, aka WW2, and I'm out.